This week on MOJO TV, Terry travels to West Texas to hunt predators with Scott Cantu on the LS Ranch. Terry and Scott have hunted together many times, and it's always a hunt the guys look forward to each season. The first set of the trip would provide a snowy backdrop and very little wind. The guys worry about swirling winds, but decide to give it a go.
Yeah. Well, he was cautious.
After 2 minutes of calling, 2 more coyotes show up. However, they are almost perfectly downwind and acting extremely cautious.
One. The left one. Yep.
Terry, that was fun.
Yeah. It was a little surprising, though, that first cow coming. He was being real cautious. I can't imagine why. But he was going to go downwind and come in.
Well, this is the thing. So just from right now, the wind just barely picked up. So as I'm talking, you can see that breast starting to go that way. So, you know, I'm watching it kind of whip around. I was watching a little bit of movement here. Everything's coming in that way because they're trying to get the advantage. I think, or else they would have just ran in.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
You know, that's a good point for people. When you have almost no wind and the sun starts coming up, it's warming the atmosphere, it'll make that wind change all different. It's world to do, you know. So you're better off doing what we doing with a little wind, you know, 5 miles an hour or something like that. So the sun's not going to make it change direction. But this dude was cautious for whatever reason. He might have got a little whiff of us, I don't know. But Scott decked him. Tell me about that rifle again, Scott.
So this is your rifle.
Well, tell me about it.
Well,
I just saw it for the first time last night.
Yeah, these are some loads that have been done, not even a couple days ago, but it's called a 6mm Cantu. And all it is just launching a 115 grain bullet right at, this one's probably right about 30-50. Yeah, not as fast as I want to go, but it's moving. Just trying to set up on these coyotes are a little bit different, so not a lot of load development yet, but it's really cool ground. So
I'm anxious to see what it did to that. And what kind of bullet you got in?
So right now I'm shooting a 115 D-Tac. So it's a David Tubb round. And we'll see what it did on the end. So I've tried a couple different things, but these should be working pretty good.
I told you I was going to let you shoot this morning instead of me, because he calls me a game hog. Because the coyote comes running up here at 42.5 miles an hour, you know, gets to the collared bus and leaves at 62.5 miles an hour. And he wants to shoot at it with the rifle. So that's what got us started shotgun shooting to begin with, you know. So they lock onto that decoy and they won't turn loose until they get up there and they either smell the human scent when I put it out, or they hear the mechanical noise, something, you know. And they do a 180 and leave even faster than they came. Anyway, that was a great setup, you know. 3 coyotes, killed 2 or 3. Scott should have killed the 3rd one. I guess he's starting to slip a good bit. You know?
Oh, yeah. I think it was an uneven ground. I want to make a lot of excuses right now, but no, it's just called a whiff.
Just write them excuses down and number them, and just say number 4, number 6. You know, we don't need to listen to all that stuff.
I got a lot of pockets, and there's a lot of excuses in every single one of them.
You ain't got no mange. You're just a dark coyote. No.
Fur friendly.
Well, back on the LS Ranch was Scott Cantu, my sniper buddy. He just sniped this big old coyote here. And here's what we got going on for us. You know, the weather should have been good. It was showing to be really cold a few days ago, which it is. Clear skies, not much wind out in this part of the country, in the Texas Panhandle. Winds. If you go hunt 3 days, you're probably gonna get blown out one of the 3, you know. But it shows all 3 days to be good. It may not hold true, and then snowstorm came along and dumped all this snow in here. It was 17 degrees when we left the lodge up there this morning, so it ought to be ideal for a coyote call.
It should be really good. I think we're going to have a good time no matter what. And we got Terry here, we've got cameraman here, and we got coyotes here. So add all that together, we're going to have a great time, buddy.
You know, I started watching that snowstorm a couple of days ago. It was going to come right through here, and I was worried about it was going to come through on Sunday when I had to drive out here. I was worried about getting here driving, you know, but I didn't have a problem driving. But now the snowstorm left Texas and went to Monroe, Louisiana, you know, where I'm from, you know. They got 4 or 5 inches of snow in Monroe, Louisiana now, so that's a good omen. That's a good omen.
That's good stuff.
Yeah,
well,
let's go call another coyote. We wasting time.
I'll take this one to the truck.
All right.
With a great opening stand of the hunt, the guys move on to the next stand. With nearly perfect conditions, the guys are shocked that stand 2 ends up being a bust. Even more shocking, stands 3 and 4 are also uneventful. As Terry says, you have to keep casting your lure, and the next stand proves his point.
See this little plateau out here to the left? It makes kind of a little funnel coming right up in here. So we put that collar in there. Hopefully it'll kind of funnel these coyotes right up to us. We can shoot them with a shotgun. If that don't work, we got Mr. Sniper with us. And if there's 3 of them, we kill 2. If there's 2 of them, we kill 1. If there's just 1 of them, we may be in trouble, I don't know.
Positives equal negatives, or negative equal positive?
2 negatives equal positive, yeah. Or something. Let's call a coyote. I don't think neither one of us is going to be philosophers in the end.
As soon as Terry shoots, the guys spot another coyote.
Well, Terry, we're just pulled up and we're talking about a The last two sets, cows weren't out really moving. Pulled up over here. We were talking about, hey, this time set up. Last time you shot 2 with the shotgun here. I shot one at 732 yards.
You shot another in that old treetop.
And another one, yeah, over here at 300 something yards. So good little spot for coyotes, and lo and behold, coyote came in.
You know, I checked my app, and up in a truck, and you know, it was a dead period there, and but 10:35 is going to show another activity period. I
Gotcha.
can't really tell you if that affects the coyotes or not. The logic tells me that it does, because that's when the game's up, you know, moving around. So it's about 10:30 when that truck said, okay, they're going to start coming to the call. You know my saying, fish is always in the lake, but they're not always biting. Calling coyotes the same way, you know. So when they take a bed, which they apparently did this morning, you know, we call those 3 just at first light.
Oh yeah.
Then nothing else after that until now. It's probably about 11 o'clock now. We call these in. So I think they just hunted hard all night, laid up, waiting for them to get back up again. But we called 2 on this stand, so maybe it's about to turn on.
You did good. You got one. I missed one. Man, I just don't have a lot of time behind this rifle, and it can show really quick. So I'm going to switch up.
You got close to him, and that's a long way over.
Well, yeah.
I don't know how far it is, a couple hundred yards.
Yeah.
Not for a sniper, huh?
No.
Nah.
Makes it look not as good when we're on missing stuff. I know it's part of life, though.
There are a couple of slick spots in this trail.
All right. I'll let you go first.
This is kind of my ideal type of setup here. Got a big bluff here. We park our truck on the other side of the bluff, come over here, find us a shady spot. We're up high, got the sun to our back, got the wind in our face, big brushy grassy bottom here. Coyotes like to hang out in, so it's kind of my perfect type of setup. You can't always do perfect, but you do the best that you can. So we called 2 coyotes on this one. We shotgun this fella here, and the other one saw something he didn't like, probably that dead coyote out there, and he busted out here. Scott shot at him, but we didn't get him. See how gray his face is and all down there? I think it's an old coyote. He's got mange. He's probably gonna die tomorrow anyway. I did him a favor today by killing him. That's my story. Well, it's about noon, 12 o'clock, and we parked our truck on the other side of this hill and called this big brushy bottom here. I don't know how far that was into it, probably 5 minutes or so. I didn't look at my remote because I don't like picking it up when the coyote's coming in. But the coyote came up here and he got out there about 60 yards and he stopped and just looked at it. Scott's on the rifle. I told Scott to go ahead and shoot, and I guess he heard me talk, but he hauled it when I said that. So we shot him with a shotgun. Scott just ranged at 67 yards with this TSS, and we got our MOJO predator choking and rolled him up 67 yards. Can't much beat that with a shotgun. Huh? No. Coyote came from way down in that brush, came straight up to the collar, come up about 60 yards. We shot him with a shotgun. It was 60-something where we shot at him, you know, so he's dead. Let's go try another one.
Sounds good.
Boom.
After a handful of stands with no action, the guys have time for one more stand.
Shoot him if you can, Scott. Well, that is a beautiful coyote, isn't it? Huh?
Big one.
Well, Scott, sun's going down on another day of coyote hunting. Beautiful, beautiful place out here. We had a good time. You know, we killed 5 coyotes, called what, about 8. That's a pretty good day, given the fact that we had a long blank space in the middle of the day.
Oh, that was a great day.
And you know, I think probably the snow quit yesterday afternoon. Snowed for, you know, night and the day. Stopped yesterday afternoons. They probably got up last night. I don't know. It's pretty cloudy when we went to bed last night. It was perfectly clear at 5 o'clock this morning when I checked it. So sometime during the night they probably got up and hunt. I don't know that, but I expect that because we called 3 on the first setup and nothing after that for a while.
Well, good job today, Ben.
All right, man. Good deal. I enjoyed it. We'll do it again tomorrow.